Yo, what up, stud muffins? Welcome back to the channel. And fellas, today we got a lot of news once again. We're getting like big leaks regarding the first season battle pass. Apparently all of that mofo was leaked, but looking at this, it feels like a second coming of Jesus, knowing the Call of Duty track record, because in the last couple of years, I'm telling you, dog, this is way better than last couple of years. But I can guarantee it, like come December 3rd, once Activision drop this content, they're no longer gonna be crying in their Lambos, because they got a lot of premium dollar bills thrown in this one. And a lot of people, I think, will be happy because there is a lot of free stuff in it. Like the weapons are free, but apparently on the 100th tier we're getting like this mission. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a campaign mission. I presume that it's gonna be a Spec Ops mission, but you cannot get it unless you pay money. And obviously by paying money you can get the mission, you can get other content unlocked, like the character skins, and there are also like blueprints, which are like weapon variants. And I actually remember watching a video from Prestigious Key where he actually had the M16 blueprint unlocked, and it has a different statistical, but that blueprint I believe was free. But we have about like 17 blueprints, so they very well might have statistical advantage, in other words pay to win and stuff like that. So I'm telling you, man, I just report the news just like how Wonderheart make the shoes. I report the news, so I do not know, man. Come December 3rd, a lot of people might be happy or a lot of people may be triggered. And let's just get right into it. If you're new to the channel, I put out daily Call of Duty videos, and I will be keeping all of you in the loop. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smash that like button if you do not use 30% discount codes on G Fuel. But first of all, fellas, YouTubers were actually flown out, and that definitely did went under my nose. Normally we have leaks and stuff like that, but this time they kept it really secretive. And Infinity War, come on now, son, like hit me up with that cheese too, bro. But YouTuber SwagXBL did ask some hard-hitting question, and this interview has some good news, but it actually is shadowed by all the bad stuff. Basically, Infinity War devs are telling the community to go pound sand, and it's not looking good. First of all, Anaya Palace and Ground War, they said that they are currently focused on the new Season 1 content, and they want to eventually add that map in Ground War. So that is good news, right? Like, I personally feel like that Anaya Palace deserves to be in the Ground War. Secondly, Dead Silence. Oh no! For pubs, they will lower the footstep volume. Overall, devs are working closely with pros to test out what works best. Dog, just simply make Dead Silence a perk, and I think it's just gonna be beneficial for the whole community, and it's gonna solve. Dead Silence deserves to be a perk, Infinity Ward. And in terms of perk balance, COD says that Infinity Ward have made some mistakes with perks and put too many in perk 1 slot. They need to analyze more to see how to change it to make it better. In terms of tank nerf, Infinity Ward is working on nerfing the tank to reduce the straight shots it can make to avoid camping on the hills. And let me tell you, man, there is a lot of cheese in this game. Like, people are scared, people are afraid to move, and I got to be real, even I'm kind of adapting. And being a tank player, it's my #1 ability. Like, I love using the tanks. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, I love using the tanks, but it definitely deserve a nerf. But honestly, if they leave the tanks alone, I'm perfectly fine with it. In terms of spawns, COD says that they are working on ways to improve the spawns across all modes and map, but still figuring out best ways to balance it effectively. And spawns are definitely a disaster in this game, like, let's be real, but this is overall a good news. And in terms of map voting, that's where a lot of cheese come in, fellas, and we got a lot more cheese as well. But they say that they don't want map voting because data from previous games shows that players leave if their vote does not win, which cause lobbies to break up. Infinity War, bro, like, if I see Piccadilly, if I see Freddy's Bridge, if I see Ramaza, if I see Grazana Raid, I like to play on Grazana Raid only when I'm playing Search and Destroy, but if I see St. Petrograd, if I see this like map by the name of Anaya Palace, I'm just gonna back out. The only 2 good maps in this game are the following, like Hackney Yard and Weapon Runner. I cannot say that G-word apparently on YouTube. It needs map voting, but I guess that if they don't drop it, it's kind of understandable because the game doesn't have that many maps and they already see people like backing out. So obviously they're not gonna be adding votes, but I hope they do add it when they drop like the new maps. In terms of staying in the same lobby, obviously nowadays that takes a lot of effort, right? Like, you cannot stay in the same lobby. And in regards to staying in the same lobby after the match, there is an error in the game that does this often. They want it to be where you can stay in the same lobby, but it resets every several games to change it up. But that did not get implemented fully into the game for launch. In other words, man, they wanted people to kind of like stay in the same lobby only for like a couple of games. And if I have to assume, I would say only 5 games, because obviously like if you do well in your last 5 games, skill-based matchmaking is gonna kick in, and that's kind of like the reason, dog. Like I can see it. In terms of the minimap, they have no plans to change the minimap. The design of it now was how they infected for it to be in the game. COD said that they want the UAV to be more of a reward. Swag says that they asked why Ghost is so powerful then, and COD apparently said that they would look at that more, but they want minimap to stay as is. And bro, that's a major disappointment, and I'm perfectly fine with the map like the way it is, but honestly we need red dot chasers. In other words, if we got red dot chasers, people will move and there will be less, because camping is the main thing right now. Like even I'm camping in this game because this game is made for the campers. And listen, if the maps were not protecting the noobs, I would honestly go with the way minimap is right now, because honestly it kind of feels rewarding sometimes. For example, if I play Search and Destroy, I love this game because you know what, like you got headsets on, you're listening to the footstep sound, and you're kind of like paying attention to the minimap, but obviously you know that the game is kind of tactical and it's not gonna show everyone's red dots unless you have a UAV. So that kind of makes sense, but for a normal TDM, I feel like that we need red dot chasers. But if you're somebody who likes the way minimap is right now, drop a 2 in the comments. But if you want the normal OG classic minimap back, drop a 1 in the comments. Like I want to see how many of you guys are. And in terms of Damascus camo issues, they are working to fix issues with unlocking the camo, and they have fix coming soon, so that's, you know, they're gonna have a fix out. And in terms of skill-based matchmaking, at first COD mentioned that it's a hot topic and he cannot really talk about it. Obviously, matchmaking in Modern Warfare is not the same as Infinite Warfare, and that it is different in every Call of Duty. He said that connection is big priority, and he said that they are constantly tweaking it. And I've actually heard from people that they feel like that they have kind of nerfed the skill-based matchmaking, but honestly, man, I'm not sure about that one. It's kind of sad that they're hiding it. And actually check out my last video after this one, because one of the devs actually spilled the beans regarding skill-based matchmaking, and he said that that's gonna be the norm in the coming years for multiplayer games. So I definitely don't see it going away, and the fact that the devs are not talking about it, I don't know, man. And on the other hand though, we got some quality leaks coming in regarding the first season battle pass for Modern Warfare. And basically a Reddit user actually discovered that there are 100 tiers for the first ever battle pass in Call of Duty, which begins on December 3rd and it's gonna end on January 28th. And you know what, we have leaks that says that we're gonna be getting Battle Royale by the end of January, so who knows, we may get it on January 31st, because that's a Tuesday. And apparently January 28th is a Saturday. I could be wrong, but this is the summary, and I'm gonna show you all the battle pass, like everything here. But the battle pass consists of 81 paid tiers and 23 free tiers. Obviously the paid tiers will always be superior. For a total of 104 tiers, the first 4 of which are granted immediately after the purchase. Obviously you gotta pay money, ladies and gentlemen. Tier boosts can be purchased in increments of 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and obviously Activision loves this number very much. This is really dear to their heart, 100. And in this battle pass we're gonna be getting 2 new weapons. I mean, my goodness, bro. And we're also gonna be getting 30 to 100 Call of Duty points, and it says that 3 are free and 10 are paid. So honestly, I'm not sure about it. If I'm doing my math right, it looks like that you're gonna get 300 Call of Duty points for free, and you're gonna get like 1000 Call of Duty points if you pay money in order to get this battle pass. And I am really glad that they're gonna be giving us like Call of Duty points, but I can guarantee it, man, they got like psychologists working under them, they got neurologists working, because they understand that once somebody get free Call of Duty points, let's say 100 Call of Duty points, all of a sudden they are firing dopamine, and they see something shiny in the shop, and they see that mofo actually costs 200 Call of Duty points. All of a sudden they rush and they grab their parents' credit card and they put that mofo in like no tomorrow, and they actually get the job done. Activision no longer crying in their Lambos, they're printing Benjis, and the homeboy just got into the system. That's the cheese, everybody, that's the cheese. But honestly, memes aside, this one is way better than last couple of years, but I'm not sure. Time will tell us for sure. In terms of the operator skins, we're getting 12 of them, and they are gonna be paid, which is totally fine by me. I really don't care about cosmetic, and if you want to get it, it's just gonna be cosmetic. I mean, as long as it's priced fairly, it's pretty alright. But in terms of the blueprints, which are weapon variants, 3 of them are gonna be free and 17 of them are gonna be paid. And that is something I think people are gonna be triggered about on December 3rd, or whenever they find out that it got statistical difference in terms of damage and performance or not. I mean, we're not sure if it's gonna be pay to win or not. And this is the whole battle pass. You guys can see this is like epic, and it shows that if it's free or not. So this one, obviously no, Activision don't want you to get the operator skin for free. And you guys can see you get like player card, 60-minute weapon XP. This is an emblem, black spike, 100 Call of Duty points, and this is gonna be for free. On the tier 15, you actually unlock the first DLC weapon, and it's a legendary weapon, and it's for free. And you can see like we got like other blueprints, Call of Duty points, double XP token, and all of that. Obviously, you guys can pause the video if you want to. And on the tier 31, you get like another weapon, Ram 7. And honestly, I'm really glad that you're unlocking these weapons that fast. Obviously, this time they are gonna be giving us for free, right? So they're like, obviously, just take it all in. Unlike Black Ops 4, where they made sure that you unlock at tier 50 and tier 100, right? And honestly, the battle pass is looking pretty decent because you're getting double XP, you're getting like Call of Duty points here, you're getting like weapon skins, you're getting characters. Obviously, if you paid, that's when you get it. I feel like that the free battle pass, we're not gonna have a whole lot. It definitely shows. And on the tier 100, we're getting the forest ops, and that's kind of like an add-in. I legit thought that was an add-on, but apparently it's an operator skin. So but that is really about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more. I'm gonna be keeping all of you in the loops, and check out our video on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.